Looking for Kambuaya. Moment for a breather. They're not going for Pratama, are they? Not this time.
Got to give those arms a rest.
Exactly. He had about 3 in succession, didn't he? Well, that's given away by Rahmat Irianto.
He looks tiny as well.
Oh, what a ball that is. The keeper is caught out there. Oh, that is just wide. Nadio had advanced. Shafiq.
Big chance for Malaysia to extend the lead. And Nadio shouldn't have come off his line here. He shouldn't. Not the right decision for me, Nadio. You see where Shafiq is? It's wider away from the goal. It's too far out. He doesn't need to come out and leave his goal open and exposed. He had Fakhrudin there as well, covering that goal side angle. Fortunate for Indonesia that Shafiq just wasn't able to provide the finish in that situation.
Reminder, of course, Nadio wasn't even supposed to be playing necessarily in this match because he only came in for the Vietnam game when Armando was hurt in the warm-up. But here come Indonesia again. Irfan. Good work by Faisal Halim. Is he through here? Witan Sulaiman. Squared it. Brilliant. Indonesia right back in there. Through Irfan.
Oh, they've deserved it. They've responded really well. And how big is that miss from Shafiq now? Indonesia have equalized. Wonderful move. Look at that, they're patient in possession. They pass it around, they wait for the right opportunity to arrive. Pick it up in midfield. He's onside. That's a wonderful run from Witan Sulaiman, looking right across that defensive line. He's aware of his position. He makes absolutely sure to keep himself onside. I mean, he's aware of his position. He makes sure. The first pass from Rahmat, that dummy from Ricardo Kambuaya. And then the finish in the end from Irfan Jaya. Look at how many players they had in those advanced positions.
It is amazing how the noise has shifted from one side of the stadium to the other. And now it's the red half who are loving it. Nine minutes left, Roshan. I don't want this to end, I have to say.
Look,
this has been the best game for me so far.
Brilliant. Wonderful. I mean,
everything about it, right?
I know I'm being hyperbolic a little bit. Excuse me that. Forgive me for that, but I can't help myself. It's a credit to these two teams, the kind of football that they're playing at the moment. It's wonderful to watch, and the fans here have been just incredible as well.
Certainly played their part in what has been an absorbing contest, and this is the danger man, Ezra Walian. It was offside. We saw that at Markway, didn't we? We saw that about a second or two earlier.
Yeah, I had my imaginary flag up here in the commentary position already. I think the assistant referee.
That's well done there, isn't it?
Well done from Junior. He just leaves him. You know, I was coming in from into the stadium from the MRT. So
we'll just come back to that. Here comes Rahmat Rumakek. He stood go. Oh dear. Now, what's surprising is he's not one of those speedy winger types that has no end product, because we saw him score a beautiful goal in the very first game.
Well, Rizal Ghazali, I mean, it just doesn't know how to deal with that pressure, because Rahmat Rumakek has been so persistent and so quick. I mean, he gets his shot completely wrong. You can see he makes the wrong sort of connection on that. But he doesn't give you a moment to breathe. You want time on the ball, you're not going to have it when he's around.
Roshan, I'm a bit disappointed, I've got to say, in you. I'm still waiting for the hyperbole.
Which one? I've got like a library of them.
Well, more to come in a minute. It's the corner. I think you were gonna talk about was it the match in general, the atmosphere?
Just the atmosphere around the stadium. You know, coming in, I was making my way in, and you had Malaysian fans and Indonesian fans outside the stadium. and you know, they were already singing and chanting outside, gathering, you know, in those situations, already creating that
sea of colour,
energy and
wasn't it?
that
It was great.
vibe.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and this is a game that in normal circumstances you have full house, and this is a game that absolutely deserves that. Okay, the situation as it is doesn't allow for it, but the fans that are here are making themselves heard.
Yeah, it was a great decision, wasn't it, to put this game here at the National Stadium.
Yeah.
Having said that, you've already mentioned it earlier, the Vietnamese fans are brilliant as well. The Thai fans as well have made their presence felt. We've had Singapore here, they've had good crowds come in. It's been a great, and you know, against the backdrop of a pandemic, I think people have also been absolutely pent up to watch this kind of football, Roshan.
It's been wonderful. The fact that people can come together and celebrate football together, and you know, there's not been any sort of issues.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, there's rivalry. I'll come back to it.
Let's do that again. Away by Cools, but Elstal tries to slide it away. Here's Pratama. Straight at the keeper, Karul Fami. Well, I just have to relook at our stats here because Indonesia have had 11 shots. Malaysia have had 2.
Yeah, and I count the...
Well, this thing swings back and forth. As of now, Vietnam are through. Indonesia are second. Now remember, if Indonesia get another goal, it'll be interesting to see what happens. That equation changes again. Well, I'm sad to say there's 4.5 minutes left of this first half in a game that has absolutely lived up to its billing. Junior Elstal. Here's Shami Safari. Now Arif Ayman. Gone a little bit quiet, Arif. Irfan. He's been absolutely everywhere, hasn't he, Irfan?
I don't know what, they've all been everywhere.
That's true.
And in a good way. I mean, you know, it's not like they're running around like headless chickens. Look at that. I mean, Witan Sulaiman pressing there, trying to take the ball off Faisal. He gets a bit of help from Badrol. They're running non-stop here. Look at that. Ricky Kambuaya now leading the charge, leading the press. On his own.
Oh, he's done well there, really well. Ricky Kambuaya. Shin Tae-yong obviously felt that that was Indonesia throw-in. A bit calmer now. Oh, well, actually, as soon as I said that, what you're not seeing off camera is he just went a little... gone.
I think he was shouting at Asnawi.
It was Asnawi, wasn't he?
Yeah. Wanted him to rip the ball out of the hands of the Malaysian player and get on with it.
Here comes Pratama. Still Pratama. He's ridden the challenge. Pratama. He's still going, Pratama. Can they finish this? Yes, they can! It's number 2 for Irfan and Indonesia.
Wonderful work again. Wonderful work. 19 years of age, Pratama. Look at this driving run. Straight through the heart of that Malaysian defense. Yes, they get a little bit fortunate, a couple of deflections going their way. But they've been at it. Since conceding, the response has been incredible. You know, we've been talking about mentality a lot. Yesterday we mentioned it with Singapore going a goal down to Thailand and then seemingly falling flat. We said, where was that mental response? We've seen it from Indonesia here, go a goal down. And they've said, okay, let's go again. We pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and we'll show you what kind of quality we've got.
Awesome, in the build-up to that goal, he's now got his third. Rizal Ghazali was just it couldn't stop Pratama, could he? He's had a bit of a torrid time on that side, hasn't he?
It's so difficult for defenders at times when you've got confident players picking the ball up and just driving at you.
And I know you love a bit of cynicism. And you know where I'm going to go with this.
Oh, don't bring it up. Come on, we don't want to encourage that sort of play.
So that's a no, he shouldn't have?
Listen, the professional in me, or the ex-professional in me says definitely someone should have taken him down.
Yeah.
But it's not something I want to encourage because otherwise, we don't see that beautiful side of the game.
Yeah, we wouldn't have seen that goal. Absolutely. Here is Irfan looking for a hat-trick in this game. As he crosses for Ezra Walian. They are not done yet. The Indonesians, they want a goal or two more. And now on equal points with Vietnam, but ahead. We will get statisticians on that one for you to show you how it stands.
No, I think the level on goal difference, if I'm not mistaken,
which means that Indonesia go through having scored more. But listen, maths never our strong suit, Roshan. As we see in the corner, deep one. Carol Pommy, and they can't clear the lines here. There looked to be a foul in the box. Dean. The foul.
Great delivery from the corner here as well. On to Fakhrudin at the far post. Don't ask me about mathematics, Shazad. I mean,
I think
I just barely passed it.
Yeah, not one of my favourite subjects, I have to say.
O levels, and it's the reason why I'm sat here with you.
Yes. This is Ramai. Now Irfan. Witan. Indonesia also probably don't want things to end at the moment. The momentum that they've got.
Yeah, they've dominated this half. I mean, aside from Kogaleswaran playing a wonderful goal and big chance for Shafiq Ahmad, couldn't convert. It's really been Indonesia.
So from my rudimentary maths, they're both on +7. Here's Ezra Walian. Gets up, or tries to get up quickly. Goal difference is the same, but Indonesia have scored far more goals than Vietnam. So as of now, I make it that they are top of the group. Safawi is clutching his shoulder.
He looks to be in trouble here, Safawi. Alfiandra actually gets to the ball first. Safawi falls over him.
Yeah, that looks not very pleasant, I have to say. And the referee has called time on this first half, but not only are Malaysia down, Roshan, but they could be missing their star player in the second half. Who knows?
Doesn't look good, does it, for Malaysia? I mean, Safawi's been a threat in counter-attacking situations when they've been able to play the ball into him for space to try and exploit him behind this Indonesian defense.
Well,
look at that team spirit. Look at that team spirit.
Absolutely brilliant. And sum up, if you can, your thoughts on that brilliant first half.
Wonderful first half of football. Both these sides.
Yes! It's the OSN streaming guarantee. We're releasing new movies and new series every single
We can tell you here at the National Stadium, Singapore, as Indonesia and Malaysia about to get the second half underway against each other. It is 2-1 in favour of Indonesia. And here come Indonesia again. Irfan. Good work by Faisal Halim. Is he through here? Rizal Sulaiman. Squared it. Brilliant. Indonesia right back in there. Through Irfan. Massive central defender Alkin Baggett to replace Ramai Rumakek, who caused all sorts of problems. Just wonder what they are looking to do now in the second half.
Well, looking like it could be a possible change of shape here for Indonesia as they move into